Hey everybody, thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, all that. That little puppy making all that noise. I don't know if her house is lit up or not. I know, but I wanted to talk a little bit about stud dogs, breeding these dogs, having a stud. We just placed an ad in the Gazette. Two of them, Gusta Packwood, which is already gone, Gusta Stone J. Stone J didn't take, and Hammer to Dottie Moo, which we have one male left off of that now. But every time I post a breeding that has Gus White Diamondback in the pedigree, we get hit up by people wanting to stud to him. And I get it, pedigree wise, it's not something you see every day. And especially for the Honey Bunch people that, despite the accolades of Jeep, they don't want the Jeep in the pedigree, or for whatever reason, they just like this dog and what he's produced. Not too long ago, one of the minions of the jackass down south said, what is his offspring done? He's been bred so many times, and I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But he hasn't been bred a bunch of times. The great grand scope of things, hardly at all. And we just don't stud him out. The math doesn't make any sense. And I'll explain that to you. I can take him to Blackfoot, Jin. I can take him to Pippi, Pakwa, Marie, Lily. I can take him to any one of them females that I just mentioned. I could even do Fumble and June and Rosie and keep every puppy in the litter. And not saying that other people don't have nice dogs. I just got offered today to breed to an accomplished, real nice female. And I just have to turn it down. And it's not about the money. It's not about any of that. I'm just not looking to stud my dog out like that. I breed them to my female, and I get 5 to 10 puppies. I breed them to your female for the price of a puppy. And most people don't want to pay the money. They want to give you a puppy. And look, the diseases, the way people treat the diseases, I'm in, I think, the minority when I talk about Babesia. And it's dog AIDS. I know people give the dogs the shots and it puts it in remission. They're calling Barronella cure. And, it's not tested enough to say it's a cure. There's a guy in France, about 70% success rate with a cure vaccine. You just can't. There's brucellosis, there's lipto. These are just diseases that I know my dogs don't have. And you might, how do you know? Well, because I take them and get them the tick panel run on them. It's about $180 to $250 to get the tick panel run here. And so I do that before they're put into any breeding stock. They're kept flea and tick meds on them. You know, so it's, we understand that the desire to breed to the dogs. But if I give you that same 5 to 10 puppies for the price of one puppy, okay, and anything off of him is 2.5 and up, depending upon what I breed him to on my yard, and how I value the female that I've bred him to. But just to have him over something from this point forward, and it's been that way for a while, it's $2,500 and up for a pup off him. So if I studded him for the price of a pup, $2,500, the math just doesn't add up. I give somebody 5 to 10 puppies off of him for $2,500. I can breed them to this one and get $2,500 a pup, and potentially there's 12.5 to 25 grand in a litter. Now, of course, there's the care of the puppies, the shots, the wormings, and all that. The DNA profile and everything that we do to make sure that the pups are doing good. You know, so some might say, well, it's easier, you don't have to care for the puppies, but I'm not one that dislikes puppies, so we'll care for the pups. You know, that. So while we understand it, and other people can do with their animal as they see fit, it's just we're not into the whole studding our dogs out thing. Come here, Gus. Good boy. Huh? Good boy. Oh, I got outside your area, didn't I? Huh? Come here. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. And he is a exceptional dog. Exceptional animal. As nasty as they get out. He'll piss all over his doghouse. Bite a puppy. He don't really care. Huh? Come here. What's that? Huh? What's that out? Good boy. Good boy. But it's the same with Hammer up there, who got 2 litters under his belt into the breeding program. Melvin, who hasn't been bred, this year might see his first breeding. Same with Rock Bottom there. Hey Goji. I'm real high on Steiny right there as a future stud here. He's a real nice pup. And he's just, I don't know what they are, 15, 16 months old. He's still a pup, a big pup, but a good looking dog, a good acting puppy at this point. Good boy. But these are dogs that aren't available to the public. These are just for in-house breedings. And that's the way our yard will stay. That, again, whatever anybody else wants to do. And the only way you're getting one of these from us is to get a pup. That's just just the way it is. And I know she's a mutt, but it's this one. She'll turn 10 years old on Friday. Get that tail. Well, get it. 10 on Friday. Earned her spot, that's for sure. Sounds like a helicopter, maybe surveying damage. It's off to the west. And that's not too far that way is where the tornadoes actually stopped, and then it jetted, skirted us by about 5 miles to the north up there. And then the other one is 15, 20 miles to the south of us. The one that hit Bowling Green came through Horse Cave. But I'm going to go in. Thanks for listening to me ramble about the stud dog and why we don't stud our dogs out. Beside the financial, what I found is that if a pup turns out, John Q. Public says it took after my bitch. If the pup doesn't turn out, John Q. Public says it took after that no good stud dog. So there's nothing good that comes of it other than giving somebody a litter of pups with our blood in it. And that's just, I'm just not into it. But anyway, thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. We do appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later.